Okay, good. So we connect to the present moment. When we connect to the present, we connect to everything. It's so magical. Yeah. So the present is everything. It's not my present. It's not my mindfulness. It's not mine. Present is a doorway to everything. So when we become present, we are alive. We are one with all there is. And then it's not that we are one with all there is. Is all there is all there is. Yeah, there is no me and all there is. It's just unity. Unity doesn't have all there is to unity, it just is. Yeah, like when the drop of the rain touches the ocean, there is no drop of the rain anymore, it's ocean. So presence, ocean is the same. So when you're sinking into presence, that's it. Presence is. So the trick is how deep we sink, how much we allow ourselves to become ocean, and how much we are holding as a drop in the ocean. Yeah, this is the whole game. Is how much we allow ourselves to be nothing and everything, and how much we're keeping this illusory I, me as a separate. That's the whole thing. And actually it's so simple, yet our mind is very afraid of completely dropping, completely dropping. It just drops, like you hold a pencil in your hands and you just drop it on the floor. Like this we drop the mind, it's easy. And then the mind many times give us stories, but this, but that. But it's just dropping. Just drop. Drop the mind, that's all. It's the deepest surrender we can do. Okay. But we still respect that we are human beings and we have our sort of limitation. So it's not, for most of us, it's not straightforward to jump or to drop into nothing from something. So we have different tools for that. One of the tools, and the easiest one and the straightforward one, is the breath. So let's first work with the breath. Now also with the breath, we can breathe, acknowledging that I'm only me, this little person, or I can breathe as infinity. Yes, so I'm widening my awareness to the whole creation, and when I inhale from everywhere into this body, and when I exhale back to everywhere from this body. Like this, the mind is more in agreement for what we do, because still there is some illusion that I am me. Yes, so we start with this infinite awareness of the breath, which already is quite advanced for most people, because usually when you ask somebody, pay attention to your breathing, usually we pay attention only in the body. But here we ask to breathe as infinity. That's really, for most people, it's really out there. But why not? Let's do that. Inhaling from infinity into the body. Exhale from the body back to infinity. For that we have to keep the mind infinite. Now it's normal that we came into the meditation, maybe we have some physical discomfort, emotional discomfort, psychological discomfort, or even energy discomfort. Maybe we feel all our energy is on the right, on the left, up, down. Yeah? So it's normal. So let's help soften those subtle or not subtle discomfort. Yes, so when we inhale from infinity, let's direct the breath to that area in our body or in our being that doesn't feel comfortable. And when we exhale, let's release it. Yes, so we're introducing infinite space to an area of tension within us, and we allow it to synchronize with that infinite space. And when we exhale, we again introduce it to infinity. Okay, and now let's continue and let's focus more still on infinity, but more that we're inhaling light. And still we can direct this light to the area of tension within our body, or within our emotion, or within our mind. And feel that the light we're inhaling illuminate that area that feels tense. And when we exhaling, we release that tension back to the light. We have to remember that who we are is pure light, pure love, infinite being. That's who we are, really, that's who we are. Yeah, and when we feel not comfortable, it's because we detach ourselves from who we are, from the essence of who we are. So when we breathe with this awareness of the light into tension, we encourage all our being to synchronize with pure light, with pure love, with infinite being, infinite consciousness. We have to remember that problem only exists in the mind, in the ego, in the identity as me, as separate being. So when we meditate and we're letting go of that tendency to think and to separate, everything evaporates. Worries, discomforts, separation, thoughts, loneliness. And we sink because we connect again with the truth. The only truth there is unity. This truth has nothing to do with religion, is nothing to do with belief system, is nothing to do with nothing, because it's just pure light, is nothing. So now when we feel in harmony and more in tune, let's focus on the theme of this meditation, which is us, or me, as a channel. Me as a channel. So just to explain that we have to differentiate a little bit between being a channel and being infinite. Okay, because when we are infinite, we are beyond identity, hence we are like synchronizing with the essence, which is pure light, and then we are everything, so we are not even a channel. A channel is when I as a ego being, aware of my infinity, I'm aware also of the connection between heaven and earth and myself. Okay, so let's focus on that. So to work on us as a channel, we first have to acknowledge the center channel that connects between heaven, human, and earth. So let's acknowledge that there's a beautiful channel of light moving from infinity through the crown chakra, through the whole center of the body, through the pelvic floor, into the center of the earth. And actually the same energy is moving from the earth back up to the heaven. So it's an open channel. So just stay with this image that you are completely open between heaven and earth and allowing the light to flow through you, free. And again, if there any tension in your solar plexus, in your chest, in your throat, just allow it to soften. Allow this stream of light that moves through this central channel to evaporate any tension. If you find it a bit difficult to connect to this channel, no worries, just invite. I'm inviting the channel of light to flow through my being and to connect heaven, earth, and me into one beautiful flow. You just say it and you relax and observe. Okay? So now when we're aware of the center channel, let's also become aware of the light that moves out and comes in through our aura. Yeah? So we're not letting go of this infinite awareness, but we're not evaporating into infinity. We keep our identity as me, a human being that is completely aware of my connection with infinity, so my aura expands with no end, yet I'm also aware of the center channel that connect my humanness between heaven and earth. So try to observe this, let's say, two movement, heaven, earth, and like a sun movement, in and out. If you allow it to be, it's so pleasant, it's so beautiful, it's so loving, it's so nourishing, it's so giving. Good. Next step is me as a channel. What does it mean? It means that when I'm in this state, everything that I'll do will be channeled, will be natural, will be flowing, will be moving through me and not as me. What you say is just moving through you. What you think is just moving through you. What you do, the same, is moving through you. When we're functioning as a channel, ideally is, you can say, God working through our system to manifest what it needs to manifest, or the divine, or whatever you call it. When we function as a channel, the I, the ego, is out of the way. Let's just hold this state, this beautiful state of being completely available for the divine force to express itself through this thing called me. And if you want to give it words, you can say, I'm inviting divinity to manifest through my existence. I'm inviting divinity to manifest through my existence. Then you relax. And now, just to make it, you can say, practical or familiar for us, you can visualize yourself doing an activity. It can be mundane activity, just washing dishes, or cleaning the house, or anything that you do. But try to visualize yourself doing it as a channel, as the divine itself, meaning you don't do it. It's just happening through you. Let's take a minute for that. And then let's visualize something that is maybe our job, or something we love doing that is not like a chore in the house. Maybe what we teach, maybe a hobby of us. And visualize, again, doing it from that place as a channel. And then let's think about a place that we love being in nature, in the sea, in the hills, anywhere that you love being, and be there from that place, as if God looks at its creation through your eyes, through your heart, through your being, but there's no me there. It's just presence looking at itself. And then let's think about somebody that we love. Family, friends, anyone that we love. Or even if we don't love, but we know them very well. And just look at them as a channel, as a divine looking at itself. And then let's take a minute and stay in that state of being that channel or that divine being, and see where it takes you without putting any image, any thought, any visualization. Like I am completely allowing or inviting the divine, the creation, to express through my being. Yeah? To fill up completely the whole spaces of my existence. Yeah? I go on vacation and see where it takes you. Many spiritual teachings say that that's why we are here on this planet, exactly for what we're doing right now. To establish ourselves as divinity and to merge with divinity as divinity. So, thank you so much for joining this meditation. We have to remember that this is not a meditation that should be separate from your life. It should be a tool in which we continue to live as meditation 24/7. And remember that we have so many more meditation in the YouTube channel of Infinite Being Academy. And also we're teaching how to see energy and how to work with energy and how to heal with energy in the Infinite Being Academy. So please welcome to explore our website and to get in touch if you're interested. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful week. And remember that we're meeting every Wednesday morning, 7:30 Spain time, and like today, every Sunday, 8 p.m. And yeah, lots of love to everybody. Adios.